Hello guys, so today we are working on Windows DHCP server for the installation and configuration. Okay, so let's have a look at for the prerequisite of DHCP server. So DHCP server installation and configuration prerequisite. First, we require to assign static IP address to the server. So let's check. Go to the network setting, Ethernet. Click on right click and go to IPv4 properties. So here we already assigned the static IP address for server. Okay, so we are closing this dialog box. Second, keep ready DHCP scope for the configuration, so later it will not take more time to identify the scope. Third, IP address lease period for the DHCP client. Like default 8 days is the default period for the DHCP client. A DNS server IP address for internet access for the DHCP client. Okay, so that they will access the internet after they receiving the DHCP scope. So anyhow, let's have a look on installation and configuration. So I'll click on server manager, then click on manage. After that, click on add role and features. So one of the wizard will pop up before you begin screen. So click on next. Installation type we will keep as it is. Then server selection, itself it is having a server, so not an issue. So these are the role where we need to today assign DHCP server role for this server. So one of the additional feature will be added like DHCP server tool. Okay, we click on add feature, then click on next. Then we are not going to select any extra feature from the these all are feature which are shown in the wizard. Okay, so just we are leaving as it is and click on next. You should okay, this there is some things to be note. You should configure at least one static IP address on this computer before you install DHCP server. You should plan your subnet scope and exclusion. Store the plan in safe place, later reference. Okay, not an issue, we already prepare for that. So next, installation. Okay, so we are not going to check the restart the destination server automatically, because if it is required we will do it manually. Okay, not an issue. So click I am clicking on install. So now it is in progress, starting the installation. Let's get it complete. Once it is complete, so we will configure the DHCP server. Okay, okay, now installation has succeeded on the server and configuration is required. So let's close this wizard. Okay, minimizing the prerequisite. So go on a notification, complete the DHCP configuration. Okay, DHCP post install configuration wizard. Okay, create the following security group for the delegation of DHCP server administrator. Okay, not an issue. Specify credential to be used authorized DHCP server in ADDS. So we are currently using the administrator credential only, so that there is commit. The status of post installation step indicated below. Creating security scope. Not please restart the DHCP service on the target computer for the security group to be effective. Authorized DHCP server to be done. Okay, so we are closing this and restarting the service as it is said in the dialog box. So services dot msc, go to run, type the services dot msc. So services wizard will pop up, then DHCP server, and we are going to restart this server to take the effect. Okay, so now we are closing this service dialog box and also closing server manager console. So now we need to configure the DHCP configuration. So opening the administrator tool and clicking on DHCP. So maximizing DHCP IPv6. If it is not required, we are going to straight away to disable it. Okay, so not an issue. Okay, leave it. So we need to configure IPv4 first of all. Whatever we already ready with the scope of network ID. So here we will create it. First scope, new scope. Okay, click on next. Give the name for the scope like local network. Okay, so we are not mentioning the description. Click on next. Starting DHCP server IP address, so 1.50, no? Okay, 172.168.1.50 and last 172.168.1.100. Okay, 1.100. So configuration setting, propagate to DHCP client, length 16, subnet mask. Okay, we are keeping as it is. So clicking on next. Type the IP address need to be excluded. We are not excluding any of the IP currently. Okay, so lead duration, as I said, by default is 8 days, so we are keeping a by default setting only. Click on next. Yes, I want to configure this option scope now. When client obtain the given the IP address default gateway, yes, we need to configure. Okay, so router IP 192 1 no 172 no 172.168.1.1. okay, this is the router IP, that is gateway IP. They should get it from our DHCP server and DNS server. Okay, so here we can add for the internet like public DNS server a 4 times 8. Okay, so that is not an issue because many vendors are providing this public IP address for the internet access. Okay, so in the DNS we will add it. Okay, so clicking on next, enter the IP address win server before broadcast and register, resolve the NetBIOS name. Convert NetBIOS today. We are not selecting this option because this is not required for the DHCP. Do you want to activate the scope now? Yes, we will activate right away. Finish. Okay. Okay, so this way we can create the DHCP server and we already configure as you said in the video. Okay, so here this is the only normal installation and configuration. So if you want advance in this DHCP server, we will take one more video for it because the video will go for a lengthy, then obviously you will get bored something. So now we are closing this video and for the installation and configuration, and apparently we will create a second video for the advanced level of DHCP configuration. Okay, then let's bye bye. Thanks guys for the watching video. Bye.